Blog Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone. This is me, Jonathan Alexander, and I'm here to host our show, Life, Laughter, Happiness. My co-host, Barbara, will join shortly, and because this is Psychic Friday, we have Dayle here. Are you there, Dayle?
Dayle Schear, yes.
You know,
yes, I'm here.
This is one of those evenings that's really been interesting. Are you there, Barbara?
Yes, I am here. Hi, everybody. Hi, Dayle.
Oh, hi, Barbie. How you doing?
Oh, great.
How you doing
and I was
now?
hearing you. I heard you. You were trying to think of a name, and I know exactly what football player you're thinking about.
Okay, listen to this. Lake Tahoe is having its golf tournament, and it's on one of the local stations, but it's really big, and all these big football and basketball and players come up, every year right after July 4th weekend. Patrick Mahomes and Kelsey were there, and there was this young little girl, one of the newscasters' daughter, that was just standing in the middle of the fairway, whatever, and Kelsey and Patrick Mahomes gave her a fist bump. And, oh, my God, the father started crying, and they had to take him off air because he was so happy. He goes, you made my daughter's year, not her day. You made her year. Because normally we have Steph Curry, we have all kinds of people come up, And
yes, that's exciting.
Yeah, but, the weather here, it's really weird. It's going to rain and there's going to be thunderstorms, so who knows what's going to happen. But I finally got my boat fixed where I can go boating, but I can't. It's been like 104 degrees here every day. Thank God I have air conditioning. Otherwise, we're going crazy. But it's just something else. But that's the size of it. And I was telling Johnny I was up till 4:30 in the morning because I'm a diabetic, a mild one. But my doctor, my husband, mixed up the 2 shots I was supposed to take and the 1 shot. And he gave me the wrong one. So I got the short-acting one, which would cause my blood sugar to drop real low, which could put me into low blood sugar into a coma. So I called my endocrinologist, and he told me I have to stay up for 6 hours, check my blood every hour to make sure if it went to 80 or below to call him. And I don't know, maybe they put me in the hospital. But what I did was my psychic self said, okay, we're just going to take a few lifesavers, a couple of those, to bring my blood sugar up, and it worked. And but I still had to stay up till 4 o'clock in the morning, and other than that, I was fine. I'm fine.
Oh, good, but the every hour being woken up is not a good sleep.
No, I just didn't sleep. I was watching TV, and I would check it every hour.
Oh, wow. That is hectic.
Yeah. It was scary because we've never done that before. It was just stupidity on our part, One is gray, one's kind of beige, so, we just mixed them up. So I only have 1 shot I take a day because I'm minor, but it was scary because I didn't want to end up in the hospital.
Right, and we did not want that either.
No. So what happened? What's happening with you? Did you hear any more? I'm just going to say, have you heard any more from your ex-friend?
No, but I don't think that they took the initiative to go sightseeing alone, which is quite wimpy, if you ask me, if they're already here. I just didn't see anything to make me think they did. So I have a feeling they went home with their tail between their legs.
Well, he deserved it. And then I saw a picture of you and Elkie on Facebook. I saw that, and my Lord, your blonde hair looks fabulous. Elkie looks way older than you. You look way younger.
Well, thank you very much for my hair compliment. And I just posted that today. That was recently, last weekend, the barbecue here. And it was really fabulous. And today it is so overcast, not to change the subject, but about the weather. I was really enjoying the summer. And then now it's like gray and cold. And you're telling me it's 104 over there, which is everywhere. There's such weird weather happening in the world.
Yeah.
What do you think's going on?
Right. Well, I'm not sure. I just think it's strange weather patterns, and there's hurricanes and there's flooding. I'm glad I live in Nevada where it's very dry. It's actually 98, but it's been very rough here. Hot. In fact, my dog got her last little puppy shots, and everybody was playing with her at the vet's office, including the vet got on the floor to play with her and said, "What a cutie pie," So we did that, and Rosie, her name is. And other than that, the weather's been terrible. And what do I think is happening? I think there's earth changes of a different kind. If you look at the other part of the world where they're blowing up bombs and they're blowing up, they're trying to kill each other and all that stuff, that creates stuff in the air. And I feel a lot of that has a lot to do with what's going on our end. That's what I feel. Because all those bombs going off, they tell us to be to get rid of plastic and get rid of this, get rid of that. Well, what good is it if they're bombing each other in Afghanistan and all over the place? I mean, what good is it? I mean, we're getting the aftermath of all that. And plus, it's also been predicted in the Bible that, these times would occur.
That's
what I think.
Actually, that's what I was really getting at.
Yeah, I think it's that. What do you think, Barbara?
What was that?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, no, Barbara, what do you think?
Well, I was thinking it was the ozone layer, not the bombs, or not because the Bible is saying that it's the end, but just the ozone layer just being used. We're using it, that's for sure, but I think we're okay in our lifetime, and our children will be okay. But after that, I'm not really sure.
It depends. It depends on did you see the president thing on TV the other day? I mean, with Biden. Did you see that?
Yes, I've been really monitoring it closely all day, every day. I find it very interesting. I feel so.
Isn't it?
I feel bad for him. He's exactly my dad's age, and I would feel bad if that was my dad up there and being ridiculed like that, and he just trying so hard and trying to stick with it, but he's being just worldwide ridiculed. I mean, there is a part of me that feels sorry for him.
Well, I'm the same way, but at the same token, you gotta know when to quit. You gotta know when you're too old. You gotta know when, you're just not thinking right. I mean, he stumbled twice and said Trump was his vice president. And he also, there's a couple of things, but which tells me, they're both around the same age. So I think they ought to get rid of both of them, to be honest with you.
They're probably going to put an age requirement, probably 70 or 75, because after that, people tend to go downhill after 75, reaching 80.
I do believe that makes sense, considering the fact that there was a 35-year requirement. I mean, nobody would vote for an 18-year-old for president. There's a reason why it's not there.
I never knew that, Johnny. So you have to be at least 35?
Johnny, tell me that again, Johnny. I didn't hear you.
Well, what I was saying is that the United States Constitution has a thing that says that you have to be 35 to run for president. Okay. Now the point is that what it's trying to say is that an 18-year-old is technically a man, so there's a reason that they don't want 18-year-olds running. You understand? And the point I'm trying to get at is that if there's an 18-year-old limit, then they really, can't run. Then I don't think an 81-year-old should run. It's
I agree.
just the same line.
But you got to look at Trump is 78. Come on, what's the difference? 3 years? I mean, they both shouldn't be running, but they got to.
Don't put
an age
on it. Don't put an age on it, but make them take the cognitive
I hope so.
test.
Well, the problem with that, Barbara, is that the problem with that, Barbara, is that you're leaving it up to a doctor. You see, the thing is that I think what I don't like is the idea of telling a president he has to leave. It's the idea of a president leaving on their own, and it's also, it puts itself up for people to be humiliated, It's like if you have a cognitive test and then you fail it.
Yeah, but Johnny, telling the president to leave, they should be suggesting the president leave, not telling him. But at the same token, he is, Trump makes a lot of mistakes too in when he says stupid things. But you got to realize these guys are both too old. So we need someone young. We need some young blood in there. And a lot of people in California, where I had mentioned before, want the governor of California to be up there. And Kamala, I think, is very good as well. But, I don't think they know what to do in this situation because it's never happened before.
Yes.
That's my opinion. They just don't know what to do.
What do you think, though, as a psychic, Dayle?
About what?
What is he going to do? Is he going to be forced out, or is he going to bow out gracefully?
I'm not a world predictor, but I would just say logically, it's a strong possibility if you look at Trump and you look at Biden that neither one of them will win. It's a strong possibility that they may put someone in there or decide on someone and that person wins. I don't know, but I'm not a world predictor. I'm one-on-one person.
Yeah, but you had that feeling about Gavin Newsom, and there was that talk that he might step in, and then I was thinking, wow, you did predict that somewhat. You did.
I did, but occasionally I'll get hits on world stuff. Not all the time. I would say I would be not very accurate on world stuff, but on people stuff, I'm very accurate, as you know, Barbara.
Okay. How is he feeling then? How is Biden himself as a man and a president feeling right now?
Okay, that I can tell you. He's a Scorpio. Scorpios don't give in. They have to win at all costs, so they don't care. Biden doesn't like anybody pushing him around or telling him what to do. And so I feel he doesn't want to bow out because of that. That's one of the reasons. He has many reasons, but that's one of them.
Interesting. My mother was a Scorpio.
But,
I get it.
Yeah, they're stubborn. I mean,
they sure are.
You know.
They got a little stinger going on too. They have something inside of them roaring to come out at any moment's notice. And
he as Scorpio would say, "Hey, watch me. I'm going to win anyway." You know. But that you don't know. It's just I don't get the feeling that Biden knows how he stumbles as much as he stumbles. I mean, he knows he's older. He knows that he doesn't debate as well. He said so on TV. Biden also knows that he's not what he used to be. And yet he's feeling, but I'm going to run anyway. I got to beat Trump, or he'll be a dictator. I mean, it gets ridiculous. I don't know.
Should be interesting.
This makes me, should be interesting to say, do I want to live in a different country? It's getting to the point where it's getting crazy here.
Oh, I know
Not
what
only
Biden
with
did. The other faux pas he did was he introduced the Ukrainian president as Putin. Oh, my gosh, I felt bad for him on that one. Yeah.
All I know is my husband was watching that on TV. I was in the other room, and I heard him say, "Oh, my God." And I go, "What happened? What happened?" He goes, "Let me rerun it." He goes, "Let me rerun it for you." I go, "Oh, my God."
Wow.
But that was before. No, it's when he first started.
Oh, I thought it was after he did his whole speech, and he did one little faux pas calling Trump his vice president, but then I thought before he introduced him, then he did that faux pas.
That's okay.
I guess I just watched
Trump.
All right.
Wait a minute. Trump called the Speaker of the House. What was it? What's her name? I don't even know. Speaker, the old Speaker of the House,
Nancy Pelosi.
Nancy Pelosi. He claimed that he put 10,000 troops on her doorstep, and that was the wrong person. And he didn't put 10,000 troops. So what can I tell you? They're all they all make major mistakes. Major mistakes. I mean, and then you got to go with, these other country guys are crazy too. So it's all nuts. So I try just to ignore it, but it's hard to. Anyway, okay. So we have a caller. Let's go for it.
We have callers. All right. The first one is Gianna. You're live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hi, Gianna. How are you?
Hi. Yeah. This it's pronounced Gianni, like Gianni Versace, like Gianni.
Oh, hi, Gianni. Well, I got your name wrong. Okay.
It's okay.
You're
it's
a
okay.
guy.
How y'all doing?
Where are you from, Gianni?
I'm from Detroit.
Detroit. Okay. Let me tell you what I pick up on you first, just by your voice. I don't know if you work for or whatever, but there's police law legality surrounding you. Was that in the past or is that now?
Maybe now, because I'm in the Army.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're in the Army, but what's in question in the Army? And thank you for your service, sir.
No problem. Maybe my blood pressure, but I got that fixed already because I'm going on a deployment in October, and they was worried about my blood pressure being managed.
Well, they have medication for blood pressure.
I just started taking it. I was being stubborn.
It works, but be aware. My husband takes it too. You got to be aware of the side effects of coughing. That's one of the major side effects of coughing a lot. So be aware of that. What are you taking anyway? Do you know what it is?
They put me on a few different ones, but it's a water pill, nifedipine. I forgot the other one.
Well,
but
they put
mainly my potassium it runs low, and when I started taking more potassium and fiber, it kind of it balanced out. So I just got to lose weight.
Okay.
More potassium.
Well, you got to be careful. You got to be careful not to take too much, because potassium can, whatever. If the universe says that your blood pressure is too high and they want to send you, where do they want to send you to?
We're going to San Diego to help out Border Patrol.
About who?
To help out Border Patrol in San Diego.
Okay. But if the universe sends you just no, you can't go, then don't go. Because you don't want to suffer a stroke. I mean, the blood pressure medication will work tremendously if you get the right one. And more than likely, but just do remember one thing, and I have to remind my husband of this, take it every day. Don't take it, when you feel like it. Just take it every day or your blood pressure will go wacko. Okay?
Okay.
But you'll be okay in the military. It'll be fine. And even if you go to San Diego, wherever else you go, even if you got to the desk or did something else, you'd be all right. So not to worry. What is your question anyway?
My question is about, I have an Army buddy that was in a car accident a couple months ago, 2 or 3 months ago, and he was in a coma. And
oh boy,
we became good friends around this time last year, and just been really cool. And all of a sudden, he made all these strides in the military, and we kind of got the same background with going through like relationships, and both our mom passing, so we kind of became closer. On that note, just an Army buddy, when we came up, met him out of nowhere, and we started talking, and became friends. But then all of a sudden, he got in a car accident, and now he's in a coma. And been there for, I want to say, 3 months now. And now, is he going to come out that coma anytime soon and make a full recovery, or what's going on?
You have to understand this, and on the spiritual quest, people in comas can hear every single word that you say. So as much as you can visit him and talk to him and tell him what's going on, they tend to recover a lot better than if you weren't around. Is it possible for you to see him quite a bit?
Yes, I was just I was kind of nervous going to go see him because I lost my mom in the summer of 2021, and that was kind of tough for me because I had to kick our apartment door in. I found her dead. So when I did all that,
oh boy,
it was just an ordeal that I had to kind of just heal myself from, but like pretty much by myself from that time. I didn't want to see him, see my friend in the hospital like that.
Yes, but his is a different situation, sweetheart. And you gotta, if you want him to recover, which I believe he will, you need to talk to him as much as possible. Just everyday stuff, like, well, gee, I did this today, or I did that today, or, hold his hand. I really want you to wake up. You're my best friend. I really need you now. Wherever they go, I've been in a coma, so I know what it's like. But I was in a short coma. Yeah, I did. I didn't tell you about that, but yes, I have. It's a terrible feeling. I mean, all you see is black, or I couldn't get out. I was trying to get out of the coma, and I was looking for all the exits, and I couldn't find my way out. And finally, I did get out. But I'm saying that it's the closest thing to a near-death experience. If someone is going to pass on, they would pass on, and on the other side of heaven, they would tell you where you're going, what you're doing, or go back in your body. So that happens a lot. Take a look at YouTube on TV and put up near-death experiences and comas, and you'll get a lot of information. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
He should be fine. He should be all right. But as long as you talk to him, I'm not saying you're the one that has to, but is there a brain swelling or a brain injury?
Yes, it's a brain injury.
But I thought that swelling will come down after a while. Okay? And just, what did the doctors say at all?
That's why I haven't really spoke to the doctor just a little bit with his sister, because it happened about 3 months ago. And I told her, I'm going to come up there and see him, I work as a truck driver, so I probably have less than 32 hours of rest, and I have to get back on the road. So sometimes, and then also, I just don't want to see him laid up in the hospital. Like this, the guy, he came from the Marines, joined the Army this time last year, became a sergeant, then went to officer school. That's a big thing all in his own. Then they both became truck drivers. So he just accomplished so much in a short amount of time. Then I don't want to see him just in the hospital in a coma. Like I don't know what's next for him, and I worry a lot.
Don't be afraid of death. Right? Happens for a reason. So you just got to get over this. Maybe this is your karma, and it's teaching you that you have to face this situation to get over your mother, because you went through hell and back because of your mother. But you need to get over it. So whatever chance you get, go see him, be happy, have fun. Don't worry about what he looks like, because when he comes out of it, he'll go back to being a normal person.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
That's the best I can tell you, sweetheart, and you have a good day.
Thank you, sir. Okay, you ready for the next caller?
Well, let me talk to Barbara a moment. I have to get some of the residue off of me. Yeah, that was heavy.
Yes. Oh,
that was
that
very
was
heavy.
Really sad when a friend is in a coma like that. I mean, I just hear it in his voice. That's very sad. I'm glad that my friend came out of her injury, really bad head injury, just fine, cracking her skull in 3 different places, and she's fine now. She was in the hospital for 6 days, ICU. So I think you gave him very good advice, Dayle, just to be by his side when he can, telling him how much you love that.
Johnny, I was in a coma when I was very young. I was in school in New Jersey, and you know how the old days they want you to climb up on this ladder and catch a rope and swing? And I refused to do it, and the teacher ordered me to go up there because I was scared of heights. And I went up there, and I missed the rope, and I fell about 10 feet. And I went unconscious, and I went into a coma. And all I saw was darkness. I couldn't find my way out. I mean, it was just awful. It's one of the most terrible things that you can ever go through. And at that same point, eventually I dreamt of the situation, and I dreamt of it, and I came out of it. And I'm okay.
Oh, that must have been
a
feeling of just complete feeling trapped within your own body and head. Wow.
Yeah. Yes. It was. Yeah, I've been through near death. I've been through coma. I've been through a lot of things, and that's why I can help people.
Yes, you can.
Okay. So, Johnny, who else do we have now?
Sabrina, you were live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hello.
Hi, Sabrina. How are you? Hi.
I'm doing good. I came back for another question. Is that okay?
Well, how many times have you called?
Once. Couple weeks
so
ago.
go ahead.
Okay. So this is a totally different question. I'm starting to do a fundraiser for People's Reach Out on foster care. I have it planned for September 7th, and in my brain, I have a very successful outcome to it. However, I've had some people try to say negative commentary to try to take me off my pathway. So now I'm doubting myself as a human, and you need to know, if I go through with this, are people going to show up? Because I'm being told if you do this, nobody's going to show up.
Who's telling you that?
My landlord. He doesn't normally. I've been here 12 years. He's not normally been this way. And then he said on the first day, he said, "You're wasting your money. You're beating a dead horse to death. Stop trying to help foster kids go to college." And I let it go, and I handled that very well. But then the next day on Tuesday, he came back. for no other purpose than tell me, if you do this, nobody's going to show up. You're just wasting money. You need to stop this. So at this point, I need to know, is this a message coming to me that I'm not listening to, or is somebody trying to take me off my path?
There is a message, and that's Labor Day weekend right around that time. Isn't that correct?
It's the weekend after Labor Day.
Everybody's getting ready to put their kids back in school. I think the date is totally wrong. It should be, before that time in September, maybe August, maybe, middle of August or whatever. I don't think what you're doing is wrong, but I think the date is wrong.
Okay. Unfortunately, that date is the soonest one that the city can allow me to go into, because they have to have a 60-day minimum notice, and I have to make my decision on Monday.
Then I would cancel it.
The date, but I can only change the date later, but not sooner.
That's fine. Change the date later, because you're running into holidays. You're running into a lot of things that people are worried about getting their kids in school. Okay? And once they're in, they have to make... What would be a good time? October.
October. Okay. Colder.
I would change the date. Where do you live? What area?
Yankton, South Dakota, upper Midwest. The middle of nowhere.
Okay, and what's your point here? You're trying to get kids to come so you can get them into college, or what?
We're holding a fundraising. It's called Fundraising Festival for Foster Care.
Mm-hmm.
And we're there to, we have some games and raffles and a 3D movie on the big blow-up TV movie screen, and some local stores around town, and my church are all going to have like a table down there. We're going to have like the raffle. No, yeah, you can pay your $5.
No. I don't want to know that. What is the point of this whole thing? To get who into what?
To send foster care survivors like myself to college. Because when I turned 18 and graduated, it was the same week of May. And my foster dad, even though he was a pastor, came to me and said, I'm sorry you don't have a driver's license or a job or a car, but the state sent me a letter saying they're not paying for you next month because you turned 18 and graduate this month. So you have 3 weeks to find somewhere to go. And that happens to a lot of foster kids that emancipate out of the system, and they're forced to either go to the streets or back to the abusive home that they were removed from. So I'm trying to start this so that they have a location to go to and transition and get their college.
I believe that you'll be able to do it, but not on the date, D-A-T-E, that you want. So I believe you'll do well, but it should be in the month of October.
Okay.
Like the first week in October. Okay?
All right, let me see. October, like that weekend the 5th or the weekend the 12th?
Either one is fine.
Okay.
You
I don't want to get
it.
too close to Halloween.
Okay, I can't. There's a lot of people on the line. If you want a private reading, you'd have to call me at 808-372-1816 or go to my website, Dayle, D-A-Y-L-E, Schear, SCHEAR.com. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay.
Boy, we're getting a lot of interesting calls. All right.
Unique.
Yes, we are. You ready? Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm sorry. Well, Barbara, what'd you say, sweetie?
I just said, yes, they're very unique calls with unique problems.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very much so. Okay. Barbara, what are you doing this weekend? Barbara?
Huh?
Hello? I'm going to have it all to myself because I've had the last 2 weekends with other people, and I just want some time to myself to get some things done. That's what I'm doing, unless I forgot what's going on this weekend.
No, I would say you need that. That's important. And I'll call you this weekend, too. I will call you this weekend. All right. Anyway, where are we? Who's our next person?
Nicole, you were live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hi, Nicole.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Oh, hi, how are you?
Yes, I can hear. Where are you calling from, Nicole? Where are you calling from?
Southern California.
Okay, and how can I help you?
I was trying to think of this question. Lately I've been having nightmares, real vivid nightmares. And sometimes I would never remember them, but I'm not sure what the messages are.
Well, you can never tell. What you can do is just mark them down on a piece of paper and kind of see where they're going and what it means, Usually, if you have a repetitive dream over and over and over and over and over again, that usually means that will come true. So, you can just mark it down, and that's the best thing you can do.
Yeah, I've had a few of those. Like, I think they're called premonitions. They've actually come true.
No. Some are, some aren't.
Yeah.
That's why you need to mark it down. Okay, thank you for calling, darling.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next one, Johnny.
Donna, you are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Okay, thanks, John.
Hi, Donna.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
I went into one stressful situation into another stressful situation, and I'm not kidding. I walked outside, and I was like in a hurricane, and I was completely lost. But I heard that's good because that means good changes are coming. But I wanted to ask you, I'm on Section 8, and I had my appointment last week, but I had to turn in more checking accounts, and I wanted to know, am I going to pass it and be able to stay in my apartment?
You need someone to help you. There's some of the stuff you need someone to help you.
Okay, I don't know how they can help me.
You need a friend. Not them.
Oh, no,
you need a friend.
I turned in everything already. I had the appointment. Yeah, now they're just going to come up with their decision.
You seem to be missing some stuff that they need.
Oh, I
so they may.
Turned it in. Yeah, I turned it in.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm glad about that. I hope you got it all, because if you got it all, you'll be able to stay.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. Wonderful. So I wanted to ask you real quick, am I going to meet a fellow soon or sometime this year?
You would have to call for a private consultation on that. I can only do one question at a time, sweetie. Okay?
I don't have it right now, but okay. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you. Okay.
Okay.
Johnny?
Okay, Tina, you are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hi, Tina.
Tina, Colorado, and it's a little bit cold over here, and thank you for helping people. And
You're welcome.
my question, yes, you are. My question is, I got this overnight job. It's temporary, right, just to help my finances, because and is it safe for me to stay in that job? That's what.
All right, wait, hold on a minute. Hold on.
Why? Dog has to go out real quick.
Cute doggy.
Okay, I'm sorry. My puppy has to make a pee-pee. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. What did you say? What did you ask?
Yes, ma'am. I got this job overnight. It's been a week now, and it's a safe. Should I still stay there? Is it safe for me to still work there? Is it safe for me to stay there? Should I stay there? I'm not going to be there for long.
What kind of job is it?
So it's a restaurant that it's open 24/7. I'm a cashier overnight.
Yeah.
It's from 10 to 4, just to help I'm just trying to speed up my finances.
I feel you're perfectly safe there, but I would like to know more information. Nothing that I could help you with on the phone right now. I wanted to know the location and a lot of other things. But if you get a chance, call me at 808-372-1816 or go to Dayle, Dayle, Schear, SCHEAR.com. Okay?
Yes, I know what you're saying. No, that's something pending. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Ms. Dayle.
Okay, darling.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Barbara, talk to me.
Okay. I am here, Dayle. You've given yourself a couple of shout-outs, but I just want to say, everybody, look, Dayle is available for you all week long. You have her direct number, 808-372-1816, and her website, DayleSchear.com. And just call her up, text her, book your appointment, because it's nice to have a longer reading, isn't it, Dayle? You gave my friend one the other day, and they were amazed.
Yes. Yes.
Highly recommend you.
Oh, yes, I remember that. Oh, well, that was a lucky.
I mean, that only they would know, and you were giving them like 3 things that they were just bowled over with. It was crazy. So I highly recommend that these people and these listeners don't just like wait for us to come on Fridays and get their 1 to 5 minute reading, but actually get a real reading from you. You have, reasonable prices, and it's worth every penny.
And Barbara, you and I have done a lot together with readings, and we've been doing well. So I enjoy that. I enjoy talking to you. I enjoy having fun with you. I enjoy everything.
Me
Except,
too.
where's your daughter? What? Something's bothering me about this weekend. Where's your daughter going?
Well, she is at a friend's house that she often goes to, really close by here, and she said there's a party tonight. Is it not safe?
It's not that it's not safe. It's kind of weird.
Oh,
it's
maybe
not something
too old
that
for her age.
I don't know about that. I just let her know that if she feels uncomfortable to leave.
Okay. I will.
And if not, then stick it out. But if she feels uncomfortable, time to leave, exit.
Okay.
Okay?
Don't doubt her gut. Just follow her gut. Okay.
That's right.
Oh, well, thank you.
Okay. All right, Johnny, do we have another one? Or?
We do. We have actually 3 more. Sonia, you were live on the air with Psychic Dayle here.
Hi, Dayle. This is Sonia. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Except the dryness of Nevada really works on my vocal cords, but go ahead.
Oh, no.
Get some, where are you calling from?
Pennsylvania. I suggest you get some nice warm tea and fresh honey.
I can't have honey, but tea is good. I drink that all the time.
Lovely.
Honey has
I'm calling you from the beautiful state of Pennsylvania.
I love it. I was born in Jersey.
Nice. I'm not too far from Jersey. I'm 25 minutes from
right. I would go to Pennsylvania quite a bit.
Yeah, big state. Anyway,
and I love your baseball team, Philly. They are doing fabulous.
Yeah, of course, and the Eagles too. Don't forget them.
Well, I have that MLB, so I watch the Phillies. I haven't watched the Eagles, but anyway, how can I help you?
Lovely. Sure, certainly. I recently put my house up for sale. It's on the market.
Mm-hmm.
I have been working nonstop to get this house ready from February until it was officially listed 7/7. But before the listing, my realtor put it for 21 days coming soon. And in 7/7, I had an open house. It went fabulous. About 6 or 7 people stopped by. And then I also had a showing yesterday. So my question, I wanted to know, when do you see it selling? And is it going to be selling above the asking price?
There'll be a bidding war.
Nice.
It will sell above. It will sell above the asking price. I think you have it a little bit too low, but it's going to sell. Where are you going to move? Where are you going to move
Florida.
to? Why?
My family's there. That's why.
That's a good reason.
I mean, I'm not too fond of the heat, but I don't do like the excess cold also. But you can't have everything in this world, right?
Well, yeah, but the thing, I love Florida. The thing about Florida is, yes, the thing about Florida is the humidity. And they have a lot of... Well, that's why
you have air conditioner inside.
Well, if a tornado don't hit you or a hurricane, you're fine.
Now you're trying to scare me.
I'm just joking, but I'm not.
I know.
I mean, lately they've been having a lot of hurricanes and a lot of tornadoes.
My family told me they will give me a course in hurricane and storm. So my uncles, my sisters, everyone, they're going to teach me how to hurricane.
Okay. Well, you'll be fine. What kind of work are you going to do out there, sweetie?
No, I already work. I work in technology. I work remote, so my work is coming with me.
Okay. You work in technology doing what?
I work in technology. I support websites. So I'll be taking my job with me because I work remotely.
Oh, cool. You're going to do just fine. I see a pay raise. I see you having a lot of happiness, and your house is going to sell pretty much right away. So
do you see like when it'll be selling?
Soon. Very soon.
Awesome. Oh, boy, I better get ready.
Yes, so call me back and let us know, okay?
Awesome, soon. So hopefully maybe July, maybe August. By August it will sell, right?
Soon. I'm not giving you a date, time, or place.
Right, soon.
Now the psychics are not.
Right. Sorry, is the bidding war like within 2 different families from 2 different people?
I'll tell you what. If you want to know more, call me on my private consultation.
I will. Thank you so much.
808-372-1816. There is a fee involved, but go ahead and look me up on my web, DayleSchear.com.
Wonderful.
Okay?
I will. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Okay,
thank you, ma'am. All right. We have 2 more, just so you know.
Go ahead. I'm trying to get to them. Okay, go ahead.
Maria, you are live on the air with Psychic Dayle Schear.
Hi, how are you?
Fine. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
That's Rosemary from New Jersey.
Well, I'm from New Jersey. What part of Jersey are you from?
South Jersey.
What exit?
10 minutes away from Center City, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. All right. How can I help you, sweetie?
Right now I'm in limbo with my brother litigation with the states that we have, and he gets it all, and I just get life estate, and now I'm going back and forth with him to settle what we need to settle, and he's playing games, being a jackwad butt about it. Now, I'm wondering if he's going behind my back to sell everything and not give me a dime, if that's going to go in my favor, if we go to court in a couple of weeks.
Wait, hold on. Do you have an attorney?
No.
Number 1, you will get nothing unless you get an attorney and a damn good one, okay? Number 2, you have to do this. A lot of attorneys will take it on contingency. So look around, find an attorney. Yes, your brother is trying to screw you out of everything, and he will succeed, providing if you get a good attorney, you'll be able to get what is rightfully yours. Okay?
Okay, yeah, one just screwed me over, a lawyer, and I have to hopefully I get my money back, because the majority of them don't want to take it or say they want to take it, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. I know Jersey people. I know what that's like. So just keep trying till you get the right attorney, all right?
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, go ahead.
The last one is Melvin.
Okay, hi, Melvin.
Hey, thank you all for taking my call. I just have, I have a question about.
Where are you calling? Wait, where are you calling from, Melvin?
Georgia.
From where? Georgia. Okay. I never had the opportunity to go there yet. Okay.
Oh, it's beautiful.
So
it's beautiful.
I hear that it is. I've been in North Carolina and all that, but not to Georgia. Anyway, what did you need to know?
Yes, ma'am. I need to know. I go to this dialysis clinic, and I'm about to be on the transplant list. But today was kind of odd. They switched a nurse on me, but none of the text is not on me. And I just want to know, like, what's going on? Did they get some kind of big phone call?
No, wait. What are you supposed to get transplanted?
My kidney transplant.
Okay. You need someone. I don't know if it'll be a friend, an attorney, but not yourself, to call and find out what's going on, because there's some weird things going on there. So you got to find out what it is. They do have a transplant for you. So you got to find out why it didn't happen, but you can't do it on your own. You need a friend or somebody to call that might be familiar with the situation.
No. What I'm trying to, I need to probably reword the question, because not about the transplant. It's about the employees, the way they treat me. So they put a nurse on me instead of the techs. So what I'm trying to find out is, they had a meeting or something, but just for a nurse to put me on and take me on? No text?
No. That's why I'm saying you've got to have someone call and find out what's going on.
Okay.
You can't do it yourself. And you can find out that answer. I can't give you the answer because it's a very involved situation. So all I know is at the end you'll get the transplant, but I don't know about the nurse. I have no idea.
Okay, I thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good day.
All right,
Yes,
Barbara. The floor is all yours.
Okay. Well, that was wonderful. We did some promotion, and we had the hour filled up with phone calls and helped a lot of people.
We did.
So thank you, Dayle, for your expertise.
Yeah, thank you, Johnny. I don't know what you did, but it was great.
Well,
he's been doing it now.
Yeah.
Well, we both did, and we've been doing it, working together on promoting, making sure our Life After Happiness social media is all up to date. So everybody, yes, please do follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We also have a private group in case there's something you want to discuss privately. Well, we have that too. It's on Facebook. All Life After Happiness. So look us up there and follow us. And also keep following us on Blog Talk Radio so you get all of our alerts. But do not miss Psychic Dayle Schear every Friday night.
Thank you very much, Barbara. I appreciate it. So you want to do the shout out right now?
That was
I
the
had
shout
my
out.
That was the shout out. I have my puppy. I have my puppy annoying me here.
Okay.
Blythe?
You go have fun with your puppy and have a great weekend. Everybody have a great weekend. And do not forget to contact Psychic Dayle Schear, your favorite psychic. And she is good, as you know. So please contact her to book.
I got a dog here.
your appointment at 808-372-1816. DayleSchears.com.
All right.
All right, everybody.
Hey, thank you, and I'll call you Barbara, I'll call you this weekend, and if not, call me, okay?
Sounds great. Okay. Thanks, Johnny.
And a big aloha for Richard. Thank you.
Yes. Aloha, Richard.